is to they're struggling to get over that. So I want us to have a small conversation around this. So welcome, Mary and Elsie, to the show.
Thank you.
I can start with you because you were here the earliest, before. And how has it been since we met? How did your friends take it, and where are you today?
Okay, at first, it was kind of a disbelief to most of my friends and also to my family. There are those who really did not understand the whole thing, the way it happened, because it wasn't much shared when it happened. But I can say that their response was positive. There are those friends who came to me and they shared their stories that, to my surprise, that even some of the guys had gone through the same, and they explained to me the way it was, and it was a bit of a journey. So getting somebody who will come out publicly and share their story, which was not that pleasing, was quite something, and I appreciate the fact that they trusted me enough to come and share out with me.
Now, what has been especially maybe the family members who did not know that you had gone through this?
Okay, they didn't do much. Okay, they were like, okay, is it true? That is how it happened. Okay, they kind of had it like a rumor, but now when they got the real picture of what happened, it was no more of a sympathy, because they were glad that I was kind of overcoming it. So it was just cool with them, I can say that. Yeah.
Elsie, and you, how has it been since the time we met? What has been the feedback?
I'm still getting backlash, but with support, the school has been running, still see those people in school, some even adults who did check the budget and see them in school, and friends have been laughing, family has been laughing, the police have been laughing, it's like expecting it something for them to put in more effort.
Okay. And you coming to the question of forgiveness, as we were mentioning to you today, do you feel you are in a position to forgive, to let go of the anger? Are you heading there? Have you started that process? That's okay. Now, I'm sorry to interrupt. I'm being told there's a bit of a technical problem, so you just give the sorry. So you were saying, please go ahead. I was asking about the question of forgiveness and where you are right now in terms of letting go of the anger.
Like I said, I'm not really angry. It just hurts me that I had to go through that. And it would be easier for me to forgive them if they acknowledge what they did. And both of them are not acknowledging right now. They act like I'm a total stranger. So yeah, that's basically how it is at the moment.
Do you feel that you can only forgive if they ask forgiveness? Would you not say it's better that you forgive because you need it more than they asking you forgiveness?
It's both ways, because you see, first of all, they need to acknowledge that what they did was wrong. And for me, on my part, it's harder for me to even forgive, because I also have to start by forgiving myself. It's too much.
Maybe you could pass the mic. And for you, Mary, the question of forgiveness. Where are you right now with this process? Have you managed to start letting go of the pain and anger and the frustration that comes with this?
Okay, as I said before in the previous interview, for me to start healing, I needed to forgive myself. Because when the whole thing happened, I really blamed myself. I thought I was the cause of everything. But now, the more I held on to it, the more I had it. So I decided to let go. So I forgave the person, because it was a total stranger. I don't know the person. But what I usually pray is that I hope he'll see me one day and see the lady I've grown to be. And he'll think of whatever he did. Maybe he wanted to destroy my future and see that his plan never worked. But to me, I forgave the person. I don't know the person. And maybe I don't even want to know the person. And for me to get that peace from within, I have to let it go.
Sure.
And I can surely say that I've forgiven the person, 100% sure. I got no harm.
And have you ever gotten, like, since the time of the interview, have you ever experienced what she said as backlash? Have you ever felt judged because of what you've gone through?
Yeah, to some extent. Like this, there'll be some friends who will ask these very insensitive questions, like, can you explain how it really happened? And I'm like, okay, I felt that I've healed, but now when somebody asks such a question, I'm like...
Brings up memories.
Yeah, and it feels kind of agitating.
And you feel sometimes that this question is not more about wanting to know, but more of curiosity? It's not like it's not of empathy or trying to understand what you're going through. It's more of plain curiosity, gossipy curiosity.
Yeah, exactly. And really trying to kind of get whether what I was saying was true or I just made up a story. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Maybe we can close it up with Elsie. When you talk about backlash, why do you think there is backlash to you? Do you think people tend to judge you by how you look? Do you feel that we still live in you in the context that you are, people tend to look at you and reduce their sense of sympathy?
There's that. Then also people they assume that I was lying. Because when I first posted my 2 stories, I posted them anonymously until I started getting too much backlash and said no, it was me. So I was wondering, why would I be lying, and why would other people be opening up to me about something so sensitive and lying? So there's that. They were just thinking I was doing it for fame and whatnot, and also the judgment. First of all, we live in a society where women are belittled. So it's like they don't expect me to have a say or to stand up when something is. I'm supposed to just sit back and act like nothing happened.
Act like nothing happened.
Yeah.
Perfect. I want to thank you before we're going to take a short break, and then we'll come back. Thank you so much for sharing this with us, Mary and Elsie. We'll take a short break right now, and we'll be back in less than a minute for the last and final segment of this show with Mary and Elsie. Don't go away.
Welcome to